Alrighty, hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunter here, and welcome back to another Halloween video. And in this Halloween video, we're going to be unboxing the Home Depot 2023 Predator of the Night. Now, I got this along with the 13-foot Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin Stack, the 12-foot Ghost, and the Colossal Spider, and I recently picked them all up, and now I'm just going to slowly unbox all of them one by one. But we're first going to start off with the Predator of the Night. Let's go ahead now and finally unbox this guy. Alright, so cutting the tape out, pulling that, doing the same for this side. Here's a better look at all the parts in the box. So first, of course, we have one of the wings. We have the other wing now. We have the base right here. We have the arm right here, along with another arm. We have the instructions right here. We have a leg right here. Another leg right here. Top leg piece. His feet, which I just dropped. His feet right here. Another leg piece. Let's see, what's in here? Alrighty, cutting that open. We got the cable in here. We got the leg poles. We got all the little stakes that he does come with right here. We have some more leg pieces. We have another stake, and looks to be one of his screws to hold the cable. And yet again, more poles. We have the adapter in here. Let's see, pulling that out. We got some cover pieces right here. And we got the big body itself. Another cap piece. Another cap piece. The last but not least we have right here is the head, which looks really sick. So those are the parts for the Predator of the Night. Let's go ahead now and start the setup. So first, we're going to take the feet and put them on the base. Make sure that B is in the front, and make sure that part C is in the back. And now for the leg pulls, make sure that D is in the front and E is in the back. For the leg covers, make sure that F is in the front and that G is in the back. For the upper leg pulls, make sure that H is in the front and that I is in the back. For the leg covers, make sure that J is in the front and that K is in the back. To attach the upper body now, make sure that you connect the leg pulls together and that the leg covers align with the covers on the torso. Go ahead now and attach the W and V covers for the back of the legs. Then in the back, you're going to go ahead and connect the adapter into the adapter jack and make sure that you screw in the cap over the adapter plug. All right, so next you're going to want to go ahead and lay down Predator of the Night onto his box and now connect the pole that holds the cable. So go ahead now and take that pole and screw it into the back of the torso. There should be a hole that screws in, and you go ahead now and twist that into place. Once that is now twisted in, go ahead and take the cable and run that through the middle of this pole connector. Once that is on, go ahead and put one of the cable ties onto one of the hooks, and then you have to press really hard because it is a pretty tight area, and this is what it should look like. It's a bit tricky to get it on, but after a while, it does eventually go through. Now we're gonna go ahead and put on the arms. I'm gonna put them facing downwards, and you'll take your Allen wrench and go to the back of the screw and twist that into place. And now do the same for the other arm now. Now to attach the head, make sure that you put the head on the pole sticking out of the neck, and then you go ahead and screw in the screw in the back of the head, and then you connect the wires coming from the neck to the wires coming from the head. All right, so I have laid him back down to connect his wings. Now make sure that you put the screws, these little screws that come in the bag, on top of the screw ports where the wing ports are going to go into. And make sure if you're laying him down like this, that his arm is not being hindered by the box. Otherwise, that will cause problems. So make sure it's like this, with the wings sticking out and the screws already pre-attached, because now we're going to go ahead and put the wings on. I apologize for how dirty it looks. I just had a rainstorm, so the parts are a bit dirty at the moment. Now go ahead and screw in those ports on the wings. Once you are done with that, go ahead and attach the Velcros coming from the wings to the Velcros on the body. Then go ahead and put both of the caps on. Once you are done with that, go ahead now and extend his wings to their full height. Then go ahead and connect all 4 supports for the base to each side. There should be 2 poles to the front of the base and 2 to the back of the base. With all that done, go ahead and plug them in, and that's how you set up the Home Depot 2023 Predator of the Night. Let's go ahead now and roll a demo. There was the Predator of the Night in action, and this guy is just amazing. Now, if you want to display him outside in heavy winds or in a certain spot, he does come with stakes just in case you need them. You can also add any sort of weight to him to go ahead and have him secured in the ground, but he is just amazing. I love him so much. His detail is so good. I love the veiny kind of bony look to him. Of course, since he's kind of like a skeletal vampire bat, it looks really good. He's got some abs right here, some really thick legs, some really nice hand sculpts with some webbing in there. It looks really good. He's got some really nice wings, and the material for the wings are really good too. It is really built very well. His face, I love a lot. I love the red eyes and the teeth. It looks really awesome. And these pointy ears do add to the look a lot. Now, if there's anything I have to complain about with this guy, number one, I don't really like how in a lot of areas there is the very noticeable joint pieces that kind of stick out. On mine, you can see here that the joints, legs do stick out a bit too much. I can always fix that, but I don't really want to pay $350 and have to fix some of that, so it's kind of annoying, especially the arms here too. I know they move back and forth, but it's really awkward when you can tell where the seam kind of ends, along with the arms attached to the top of the shoulders. It is very noticeable. I also don't like how he's got landscape fabric to cover the inside of his mouth, since I will eventually rip and disintegrate. Not really the best thing there. Another thing is that I had this problem with all the SVI characters, but I do not like the joints that they use to connect the arms. I think they're way too cheap. If you screw it in too tight, they're going to break. So if you're gonna buy this guy, make sure you don't press it in all the way too hard, or else these will break. So be careful with that. That's just a common problem with these 12-footers. The joints for the arms are pretty cheap. But aside from that, this guy's amazing. He is a servo animatronic. This guy does have motion. He's got mouth movements, and his head has servo motion, which works really awesome on this character, and I'm glad it's actually a weatherproof prop. And for $350, this guy honestly is worth it. His wings are really wide. As you can tell, they are really wide wings. I love his audio too. The audio sounds really good. He's built very well, and he is very sturdy. I will go ahead and add some extra support to him when I display him, just for safety precaution, but for the most part, this guy is made really well. With that being said, I 100% recommend this prop if you're looking to buy him. That being said, I will pretty much conclude this video on the Home Depot 2023 Predator of the Night. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.